Today's video, you guys, I'm gonna show y'all how to smoke some fish. We're gonna smoke cobia and flounder, and then we're also gonna smoke salmon just so we have something to compare it to. But I wanted to think outside the box today and smoke some cobia and some flounder and make some awesome recipes with that. But one of the things with fishing and with Christy and I doing this YouTube channel, One Fish, Two Fish, is it's just been amazing getting to meet some of our closest friends and just all the relationships that we've developed. So this video right here, my buddy John Talha, who just moved away down to Florida, he gave me this smoker right here. So this video right here is for you, John, because John hooked me up with this smoker before he moved away. But also, before we roll this footage of us preparing this fish for the smoker, we gotta go out and we gotta catch it. So I went out with my really good friend, Captain Ben Morris of Salty Waters OBX. We went right out here to the Chesapeake Bay and we absolutely slayed the cobia. So I'm gonna roll that footage first and I'll see y'all back in the kitchen and show y'all how it's done to smoke up our fish. All right, here we go. You guys, what is happening? Today, I'm up here on the tower with my good buddy, Captain Ben Morris here, Salty Waters OBX. And Ben and I, we've just been like talking to each other every day. And I don't know about you guys in the Virginia, North Carolina, East Coast area, but we've had this crazy like nor'easter, like northeastern blow that's happened for the past 4 days. We are super stoked to get out and hopefully get on some of these big old brown fish, some cobia. That's gonna be the name of the game today. So Ben, what else you got, man? What are you thinking? What's the program?
Just hoping the sky opens up so we can start seeing them a little better, but we've heard some good news already and we'll see them on the cans and we're gonna go make a go of it.
That's right. We're gonna be looking on the cans, Chesapeake Bay Bridge, on the pilings, but that's the name of the game today. Hopefully showing you guys some awesome fishing today with my good buddy, Captain Ben Morris, Salty Waters OBX. Here we go. All right, y'all, so we've made our way out onto the Chesapeake Bay, and I don't know, pretty interesting. Nobody's really been cobia fishing because the water's just been so jacked up here on the bay. We've had like crazy winds, crazy surf. So hopefully it's kind of some of this calmer weather and the sun coming out. Some of these fish hopefully will be coming up to the surface. Like a late season pattern, these cobia. So these cobia are actually kind of like about to be making their push back out. So as they're making their as they're preparing to make their push, all they're going to be doing is just feeding. That's all they're doing right now. So they actually kind of like spool back up a little bit, same as when they come up the bay. So we're going to be looking for them on like the rays, looking at them on the cans. So hopefully we'll start seeing them in groups of 2, 3, maybe even 4, but it's starting to look pretty nice. Here you go.
You ain't tiny.
This is your fish.
Oh, you can have it.
Nope, it's all you. We might get a...
Get down there and assist the netting.
Yeah, there you go. He's probably a keeper. There you go. Catch the other one. Coming up.
You want to see him break in the water?
Oh my gosh, dude.
He's got him on. Oh, he came off.
He's chasing it still.
Got him that time. Oh, you got it? Yeah, big one, Dad. This is a nice one. Look at that one. Hold on, Dad. Let me get in this rod. It's coming under the boat. Another one under the boat.
All right, I can trade you off and pass it down. All right, here we go.
You got it?
Yeah. Okay. Dang, dude, nice hookup on the new rod.
Yeah, brand new rod.
Feels great. All right, y'all, hooked up. That's a keeper. That's definitely a keeper. Yep.
Dad,
There you go. He's got it. Okay, don't put the boat in gear.
I'm not. Go around the back of the boat, Dad.
No, he's good.
Okay.
He's good. He's out of range. Back the boat reverse if you can, maybe. He's okay. We got him. I got it. Oh my word. Woo! Okay.
Come this way, Capt.
On. There we go.
He's on.
Fish on.
Nice, Jeff.
This one's yours, Jeff.
Oh, yeah.
Did he pull off?
Calm down.
He swung towards the boat. Oh, no, he's still on.
There you go.
They're good. All right, you guys. Man, he's thumping good.
He's a good one.
You think so?
I think so. He's feeling like that. Nice fit.
I don't know. He feels like it. I try and climb down here. I got it. Here you go. About time.
Good catch. Just come out and go down.
I know, right?
Free spool that time?
No, I did let it drop. I didn't free spool it, but all right, you guys, hooked up. All right, y'all, hooked up on my this pole right here is like awesome to catch these on. These new Falcon Clearwaters that I'm fishing with. These are like trout rods with a little bit more like backbone to them. It's handling this cobia like a boss. Got Captain Ben back here putting us on these fish. Okay, you guys, so that's our second keeper. So we're gonna go ahead and Ben's gonna get that fish into the box, and I'm gonna get up here on the tower and get this boat in gear and try and get us a third one so we can get our limit. Yes, sir.
Woo!
Second fish of the day.
Yeehaw fishing.
There you go. All right, y'all, so here we are back in the kitchen, and today, here's what we're gonna do. We're smoking the fish up. So here's what we got. So we've got our cobia fillets right here. Nice big old chunks of cobia fillet ready to go. I've got flounder, and then I've also got some salmon, just so that we can have like more of a taste test comparison. Super stoked on this flounder right here. Just very nice fillets that came off. So we did leave the skin on, and we got all the scales off of them. And we're gonna go ahead and let's get started preparing these fish for the smoking. All right, so for our dry brine, we're gonna start off with 2 cups of this dark brown sugar. This is kind of the base for the brine. And all the brine is intended to do is get this fish ready to be smoked. And in order for it to be ready to be smoked, we need to pull out all of the liquid and all the water that's like in our meat. For our dry brine, keeping it super simple, we're doing 2 cups of this dark brown sugar. So I've already got 1 cup in there, so I just added the second. Okay, so then we have a half a cup of just normal sea salt. This is our dry brine, 2 cups of brown sugar, half a cup of salt, and then we're gonna do about a tablespoon of just some black pepper. So then we're just gonna mix this all up. All right, y'all, so now we have our dry brine right here. So all we did was we just hand mixed this, super easy. So now what we're gonna do, we're gonna take our fish, we're gonna rinse them out. So for the flounder fillets, we did scale them, but I do want to just give these a good rinse. So we're just gonna rinse these with cool water. Okay, so once you rinse your fish, the next thing that you wanna do is just take a paper towel, and you just want to kind of damp your fish. Just pat dry it, just like that. This looks very, very similar to salmon. So cobia, salmon. Anyways, you guys, I'm super excited to check this out. All right, so here we go. So we have our brine right here. This is our dry brine. Here's our fish. So we've got cobia, flounder, and then we've got our salmon right here. So all we're gonna do is we're gonna take this brine and we're gonna just put it right down here in the bottom of our pan. You want this brine to cover as much of the fish as possible. So we're gonna get it on both sides. Yeah, so like I said, so you wanna get this brine, you wanna get it on both sides of your fish. And cover as much as you can. All right, y'all, so here we have our fish right here with all of our brine mixed in. So the next thing that we're gonna do is we're just gonna take some saran wrap and we're going to cover it up really well. So you really wanna be careful that you don't leave like any air pockets or anything, because this brine, you know, again, for it to do its job, it needs to soak out the water, and we don't want any oxygen kind of coming in. That will mess up your recipe. Yeah, I mean, it's, you know, pretty easy, but I'm pretty dang sure that this is gonna be well worth it in the end, because I am super, super excited to smoke some cobia and flounder. All right, y'all, so this right here, we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna put it in the refrigerator, and we're gonna actually store it overnight. Some people say like 4 to 8 hours is how long that you want your brine, you know, to soak into the fish so that it can extract all the water out of the fish. But I'm gonna do this overnight, and I'll catch y'all tomorrow.
All right, so you guys can see all the liquid that's been sucked out of these fillets from the dry brine. And so now we're gonna go ahead and get all the sugar and salt off of them. So you guys wanna go ahead and rinse them under as cold of water as you can. Really all you guys were doing overnight was just curing your meat and just really getting it ready for the smoker, just drying out all the meat.
Yeah, while Christy's doing that, check out our fillets right here. So the cobia fillets were just like absolutely just white, just kind of like snow white. Now that's brown because we've got like the brown sugar in there. So we've got our cobia right here, and then we've got our flounder. And I'm super, super pumped to try this flounder right here.
You guys can actually feel how dry the meat is right now. Like does not feel moist at all. So once you guys kind of get all of the salt and sugar off of them, you want to grab some paper towels, and you guys are going to pat these dry. This is just the next step to preparing them for the smoker.
All right, you guys, so the smoker is almost ready. So as you can see, we have a little bit of a flame down here, but we do have some nice embers down there. You guys want to make sure that y'all hit a really good spray of Pam on these, on the grates, because we do not want our fish sticking to these right here. I will also tell y'all that it smells like a college football game right now.
I gotta borrow your sunnies, babe.
Oh, really? Need some
shades.
Oh, okay, cool. But anyways, you guys, so it smells amazing out right now. It smells like a college football game. We're tailgating, smoking up some fish.
All right,
smells
so
amazing.
Let's do these cobes on the bottom.
Oh yeah.
Check out all that meat, y'all. Boom. All right, and then once you guys have that, it is time to put the cover on and let those fillets marinate for 2 hours.
So cover goes on, side door gets closed, and then these are gonna cook on about 180 to 200 degrees is the temperature that these are gonna cook on here. So we will monitor these fillets about every 30 minutes or so, make sure that the temperature is right. And now we're just gonna hang out for the next 2 hours and just enjoy this beautiful view.
Yep.
Labor Day weekend on our back deck. So we'll check y'all in the next hour and these fish.
All right, you guys, think it's about time to check our salmon, our fish. It smells amazing out here.
It's been cooking for about an hour and a half, so we're just gonna check it real quick, just see how it's doing.
This looks so good.
Look at that. So we've got flounder, salmon, and oh, what's that? Smoked cobia. But you guys, we ain't even done yet. We're gonna take this up another 3 notches.
Dang.
Follow me into the kitchen. Let's go, Christy. We're gonna make a glaze. Here we go.
Here we go.
Into the kitchen. So you guys, we've got about 30 more minutes left on our fish. This looks so good. I'm super, super stoked. The flounder looks amazing. Salmon looks amazing. We're gonna make this epic glaze and show y'all how easy that this is to take this recipe up to the next level. Check this out. All right, here's what we're gonna do.
All right, you guys, so first you're gonna be taking these oranges. There are 5 of them. Cut them in half and squeeze them in. If you guys do not have an orange press, use your hands, that's totally fine.
Or just use orange juice. But check it out, we don't have any orange juice. We have oranges.
Yep, work with what you got.
Make legit orange juice. We're gonna squeeze it in there. All right, y'all, so it's super easy. We're just gonna use oranges. So we're just squeezing the orange juice right here. And then we've got honey, maple syrup. This right here is gonna be fire. Sugar and cinnamon.
All right.
Okay, so let's take this sugar and cinnamon and let's sprinkle a bunch of that in there.
Right in here.
Yep. Okay, next is honey. Just squeeze a good bit of honey up in that mug.
Okay. Add some
Not too much.
sweetness to it.
Yeah, a little bit of syrup.
And then I'm guessing that this is gonna make like a thick glaze.
That's right. Oh my gosh, look at that. You guys, this is so easy. We are taking this recipe to new levels. So easy. This is like, we weren't even planning on doing this. You guys can do this in your kitchen with whatever you got. All right, here we go. Let's take that.
All right, you guys, we are taking this up 2 notches. Got our glaze, headed outside, and we are about to lather this up on our fish.
Yep. Okay.
Making all of our neighbors jealous.
So now let's just put the glaze, and you just, it's like you're painting, not too heavy. Oh yeah.
Dang, this looks...
Okay, that's perfect. Oh yeah, look at that. All up on that flounder. All right, y'all, that right there smells amazing. So we've got our glaze on there, and we're going to leave this cooking for about another 20 minutes.
This is your maple honey and cinnamon glaze right here with a little citrus action right there on the grill. You guys, 30 more minute countdown, T-minus 30 minutes, and then we're gonna take these bad boys back to the kitchen and show you guys how to prepare a nice little, what do you call it, babe?
Trisket.
We're apparently making Triscuits, so here we go.
Okay, you guys, so we have about 25-30 minutes or so that we're letting our fish just finish smoking with that awesome glaze that Christy made. Until then, we are going to make some crackers with our smoked fish, and this is going to be amazing. So we got out our nice silver serving platter that I think we got. Is this like a wedding present?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's like a really expensive wedding present, but tonight calls for it because we cooked up all this fish, and it's just Christy and I.
I just picked up some cream cheese. I just got a little cracked pepper and olive oil flavor, just to kind of kick it up a notch. And now we are going to lightly coat each one of these.
Then the next thing we're gonna do is I actually prepared some of these cucumbers and tomatoes. All right, so that right there is pretty much what we're gonna do, and then we're just gonna put the fish and parsley right on top of that. Boom.
Woo, that smells amazing.
There it is, y'all. So that's the flounder right there.
This is the salmon. We've got the second flounder fillet. Then the rest are all cobia. Even if you guys don't eat fish, you will eat fish. Look how flippin' awesome this looks.
So check it out.
This is unreal.
So cobia, salmon, flounder, smoked flounder. Look at that glaze on there. That's the most amazing fish I've ever had in my life.
Okay, my turn.
Okay.
That is really good. Hold on while I take another bite.
All right, you guys, so I just want to show y'all, this is the flounder and this is the cobia right here. So for the flounder, we left the skin on, and all we're gonna do is, so you can see that the outside is pretty hard because, you know, it's got a nice coating on it, because that's, you know, what happens when you smoke fish. But when I peel this back, it is just super nice and moist in the inside, and that is why you smoke fish. It takes a little bit longer, but all you're gonna do is you can just like peel this off right here, and that is amazing. So the outside is, you know, you've got that awesome like smoked flavor, and then on the inside you've got your nice tender meat. This is the cobia right here. So these are the 2 cobia fillets, and you know, same thing with the cobia fillet. So we're gonna compare all these to, this is the salmon. And salmon is obviously the most popular smoked fish recipe. So I wanted to at least have some salmon, and as you can see, you know, it just has a nice texture on the outside. And so that's pretty much it, y'all. So I felt like the cobia was, you know, a solid, you know, kind of fit because it's very similar in texture to salmon. So, you know, again, with the cobia, you know, we still have like a nice solid like outer layer, but the inside, the meat is, you know, just very white and flaky, and also pretty tender as well. So this right here, it literally tastes like candy, but it doesn't. I don't know even how to explain it. It tastes like, so between the texture of this and the taste of the outside, it's just, this is some of the best fish that I've ever had in my whole entire life. So that's the cobia, flounder, and the salmon. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna take this thin piece of cobia right here, and we're going to, how do you want to do it, babe? Put it on the cream cheese first, like that.
Perfect.
And then we'll put the cucumber just like that, and then we do the tomato on top of that. And now for the very last part.
Got some class, y'all.
Okay, so for the very last part, we're gonna take this parsley that I got, and this is gonna just presentation. That is our smoked fish right there.
Right here, you guys.
Amazing.
Look how good this looks. Oh my gosh, babe, are you ready?
Ready.
Okay, this is going in your mouth.
This right here, you guys have to try this. Get yourself a smoker. Also, big shout out to our two friends. As I said in the beginning of this video, you guys, this is why we do it. We love the feedback. We love the support that you guys give to this channel. We're gonna keep it coming, keep the new recipes coming. Christy, that was awesome.
That was awesome, babe. Y'all, we slayed it here in the kitchen. Huge thanks to John Taha, our buddy, for giving us the smoker. That's about to change our cooking game, y'all. First set of many vids that we're gonna be smoking some fish.
John, I wish you were up here. Thank you so much for the smoker. Thanks for the great times. Can't wait to fish with you in Florida. Yeah, can't wait to fish with you in Florida. And Captain Ben Morris, Salty Waters OBX. If you guys are in the Outer Banks or Virginia Beach area and y'all want to catch a cobia, trout, redfish, whatever, hit them up. This is some of the best fish that I've ever had right there. So with that being said, that's all we got, y'all. Thanks for the support. And we look forward to seeing you guys out there fishing. Peace out.